Hello everyone, my name is Samir Khan. I'm going to be leading this presentation on Kanban from Team Alpha. What is Kanban? Kanban, a Japanese term meaning visual signal or card, originated from Toyota's production system. It is a method for managing knowledge, work, and originating from manufacturing, emphasizing incremental improvements to processes and flow efficiency. At its core, Kanban is a powerful framework for agile project management. It is guided by 5 key values and 4 fundamental principles that shape its approach to optimizing workflow and delivering value to customers. Let's start with the values. Transparency. Making work visible promotes better understanding and collaboration. Kanban emphasizes the importance of transparency in workflow. By making work visible to everyone involved, team can foster trust, alignment, and better decision making. Balance. Limiting work in progress ensures teams focus on completing tasks rather than starting new ones, fostering flow. Kanban seeks to achieve a balance between demand and capacity. By managing work in progress and optimizing resource allocation, team can maintain a sustainable pace and minimize bottlenecks. Flow. Smooth flow of work minimizes delays and maximizes efficiency. Kanban prioritizes the smooth and continuous flow of work through the system. By identifying and removing obstacles to flow, teams can improve efficiency, reduce lead times, and enhance predictability. Customer focus. Prioritizing tasks based on customer needs ensures values and timely delivery. Kanban places a strong emphasis on understanding and meeting customer needs. By aligning work with customer priorities and feedback, teams can deliver value more effectively and drive business success. Collaboration. Encouraging teamwork and shared responsibility improves outcomes. Kanban promotes a collaboration and shared responsibility among team members. By fostering a culture of communication, trust, and mutual support, teams can maximize their collective potential and achieve better outcomes. Now let's dive into and explore the principles that guide Kanban in practice. Visualize workflow. Kanban emphasizes visualizing workflow achieved by mapping processes on a board, either physical or digital. This enables teams to track task progress and can include swim lanes for better organization and management of various types of work and projects. Kanban advocates for visualizing workflow using boards or other visual tools. By making work visual, teams can better understand their process, identify bottlenecks, and make informed decisions. Limit work in progress. Limiting work in progress in Kanban prevents overload and improves workflow by ensuring tasks are completed before new ones are started. Initially, there may be no limit, but it's adjusted based on experience and data communicated on the Kanban board to manage capacity effectively. Kanban encourages limiting the amount of work that can be progressed at any given time. By focusing on completing tasks before starting new ones, teams can reduce multitasking, minimize delays, and improve throughput. Focus on flow. Kanban visualizes and manages workflow to optimize efficiency. By monitoring workflow stages and addressing bottlenecks, team can improve task completion speed, enhancing overall performance and customer commitments. Kanban emphasizes optimizing flow by managing work items from start to finish with minimal interruptions. By prioritizing tasks based on their impact on flow, teams can improve efficiency and deliver value more quickly. Continuous improvement. Kanban delivers continuous improvement through small scientific adjustments to optimize workflow monitored via manual or automated data collection. Kanban promotes a culture of continuous improvement. By regularly reflecting on the process, experimenting with change, and adapting based on feedback, teams can evolve and optimize their practices over time. In conclusion, Kanban offers a flexible and value-driven approach to project management. focused on transparency, balance, flow, customer focus, and collaboration. By embracing these values and principles, teams can enhance their productivity, deliver greater value to customers, and achieve sustainable success. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Christian, and now that you've gone over the Kanban core principles, I'll be going over the 6 general practices. So the first general practice is visualizing your workflows. This involves taking your tasks or user stories or whatever the team wants to define your individual tasks as, and organizing them into a visual format such as a board. This allows the team to very clearly see the individual progress of tasks and to visualize specific components of a project. This makes the entire project very easy to digest. It lets someone very quickly get an overview of how far every individual team has come. So the second core principle is to minimize multitasking. Generally, when people multitask too far, the quality of their work declines. So in Kanban, we want to place limits to avoid multitasking. This might involve placing limits on individuals in the team to prevent them from checking out too many tasks at once, or it might be having a total of tasks that can be checked out at once that can't be exceeded. Either way, one of the general practices in Kanban is avoiding getting too many tasks at once to ensure everything is of the highest quality. I believe in class it was put as stop starting and start finishing. Now, the third core principle of Kanban is to manage flow. In Kanban, individuals are responsible for moving their own cards around on their board, so that can show the individual progress of individual user stories. This not only helps to show the velocity of the team, similar to a burn up or burn down chart in Scrum, but it also helps show the team what's getting stuck. If a specific section of the project is getting stuck, or if a specific column is getting stuck, and it can help the team to address any issues with that particular area. So the fourth general policy or general practice in Kanban is that policies should be explicit. So I've already said before, being able to clearly display information is hugely important in Kanban. We don't want to waste time trying to tell people what's going on. We want people to simply work on the project. So it's very important to document anything with the project, such as roles, protocols, acceptance criteria, your definition of ready and done for your user stories. All of this should be very clearly laid out so that everyone can very clearly grasp what the project's goals and what the project's rules are. So the fifth core or general practice in Kanban is to utilize feedback loops. Now, different teams may implement feedback loops in different ways, but the goal of feedback loops is the same no matter the team. Unlike a different methodology like Scrum, Kanban focuses on slow but continuous improvements so that a project may look very similar on a day-to-day basis, but it very slowly grows into something far beyond what it started as. However, this doesn't just involve the project itself, but also the process. The team should also be making continual changes to the Kanban process, potentially to the policies that I discussed in point 4, in order to help the entire Kanban process work better for the team. And the final Kanban general practice is to improve as a team. Now, Kanban is still an agile framework, and so working with others is still absolutely core to the system. And as I said before, changes in Kanban should be incremental. We're not trying to overhaul an entire system overnight. We're instead trying to very slowly improve so that we can ensure that we slowly build up to the correct solution or the correct product to whatever the client's problem is.
Hello everyone, I'm Hemalatha Polasani. I'm here to take you through the Kanban roles and responsibilities and project management tools. There are two significant roles in Kanban approach for the agile methodology: service request manager and service delivery manager. Um, Service request manager focus on requirements, service delivery manager focus on delivery. Responsibilities of service request manager would include gathering the requirements and prioritizing the task. Responsibility of service delivery manager would include controlling the process delivery of the functionality once development is completed. Activities of service request manager are they act as a single point of contact for change request, prioritizes and schedules work based on requirements, ensures requirements are well defined and understood by the team. They do have strong communication and stakeholder management skills, uh, understanding of the development process clearly. Coming to service delivery manager, their activities include managing delivery process from development to production, oversees development process, ensures delivered functionality meets requirements. They do have strong technical knowledge of development and delivery process skills, ability to manage multiple teams and projects, strong leadership and problem solving skills. Coming to Kanban project management tools, there were like many project management tools, but among them the top five are Hive, Jira, Trello, Kanban, and Vrike. So, coming to Hive, Hive is a leading project management software that lets you view your project in six different layouts. One of which it is visually appealing Kanban board view. It is a powerful tool which helps to have the workflow visualization more clearer to the users, and they can set the status of their project unstarted, in progress, and completed. And this would be easy to understand to watch the task move from project start to completion. Here we can see the example Hive Kanban board. Coming to Trello, it's a entry level solution to try out Kanban style project management. So this has a very simple features like which were very easy to understand, that makes it perfect for those who are new to Kanban boards. And it is a great software tool for managing personal projects or collaborating with a team. And they also offers variety of integration such as Google Drive, Slack, and Evernote. And coming to Jira, Jira is a popular top-rated agile software project management tool, and so this is a top-rated Kanban software platform as well. It offers wide range of features for development and DevOps teams. Jira includes a Kanban board as one of its project management views, and it provides work in progress limits, swim lanes, and filtering to help teams better to achieve better manage their work. And here we see that we in the Kanban board to do in progress code review done. So like Kanban software is really very helpful in the project management if we were using this. And coming to Rike is a project management software that has an excellent Kanban board feature. It lets users to create and manage tasks with a visually intuitive interface. Tasks can easily be moved from one stage to another via drag and drop, allowing the progress of the entire project can be tracked visually. Users can assign tasks to team members, uh, add due dates and descriptions, files, or comments. Here is the view or an example view of Rike tool. Coming to the fifth example, Kanban tool. It's a software designed to help teams to work efficiently by visualizing workflow and business processes in Kanban view. And this has an AI assistant that helps you in building Kanban board for your specific needs and provides smart suggestions for checklist items and tasks to help you reach your goals. This lets you invite other team members and clients to visualize projects while also offering insightful metrics and analytic features for all your reporting needs. And here is an example of Kanban tool. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, I am Sarayu. I will be continuing with Kanban board and the relevant artifacts or terms. First, mainly the Kanban board in the Agile project management tool it gives overview of the current work status and it simplifies the communication between the team. The visualization work on the Kanban board will boost the productivity and eliminate the chaos from the workplace. Uh, Next, we'll be talking about the elements that are used in the Kanban board. The main elements that are used in the Kanban board are visual signals, columns, work in progress, commitment point, and a delivery point. First, we'll be talking about the visual signals. In these visual signals, such as tickets, stickies, and other similar items, are among the features of the Kanban board that you will notice. Typically, one project, and one work item per card will be written on the Kanban teams. Each card will represent the one user story for the agile teams. Uh, once displayed on the board, these visual cues facilitate quick and comprehensive of the team task by the stakeholders or the any part of any other or the other teams. Next are the columns. The columns in the there are different columns in any Kanban board. This shows the workflow of then each of the this shows the workflow. These columns are mostly divided like simply as you can see the to do the work to be done, the work which is in progress, and the work which is complete. Next is the work in progress limits. The maximum amount of the cards that can be in a single column at once is known as the work in progress limits. There cannot be the more than 3 cards in the columns with the 3 WIP limits. Before the fresh cards can advance into the step of the workflow, the team must swan those cards when the columns are maxed out and move them forward. In order to maximize the flow and identify the workflow bottlenecks, the work in progress restrictions are essential. The work in progress limitations early warning system, and you can take it one more work that you can handle. Next is a commitment point. The backlog boards are common among the Kanban teams. Here, the clients and associates may offer the projects for the team to pick up when they are ready. The moment the team decides to pursue the concept and begins working on the project is known as a commitment point. As you can see in the above diagram, for any idea, sorry, for any idea when there is a rough evaluation, the risk analysis and the detailed specifications are done for the given idea, then we reach to the commitment point. After that, we will implement test and the work will be done. Next is the delivery point. In the end of the Kanban team's workflow is known as a delivery point. The moment of the consumer receives a good or the service is the for the most of the teams the delivery points. The group wants to move cards quickly as possible from the commitment point to the delivery point. The next, as you can see that uh, from the time passed between the commitment point and the delivery point will be known as the lead time. Next are the types of the Kanban boards. There are like similarly like two types of boards. One is physical boards and next is the digital boards. In the physical boards, there are splits into the vertical columns is a basic kind of the Kanban boards. Groups modify these whiteboards and blackboards with markers and sticky notes, etc. These sticky notes shows a process that goes through the flow. Next is a digital board. In the digital board, has an advantage to be being quick to put up, similar like simple to share with others, and able to track the endless number of comments and the conversations asynchronously. As the project moves forwards, team members can view the project recent status on the Kanban board whenever they need to check in. For example, one of the best example for the digital boards is Trello. Next, other terms that we used in the Kanban boards. One of the term is known as a blocker. After every piece of work is shown in the Kanban board, show flows seamlessly from one process step to the until the job is finished. Work and flow can easily when it's visualized on the Kanban board, but occasional and unanticipated internal external issues impede productivity because they prevent a car from proceeding further in your progress. These are known as the blockers. Next is called as a bottleneck. Similarly to the blocker, bottleneck is also an obstruction that restricts the flow of work within the system, as opposed to the blocker, so, which stop progress until it is eliminated. The bottleneck is typically able to cleared with focus efforts or by redistributing the work. There will be probably build up of the work in the quality assurance lane. For example, if there are 6 developers and only one QA member, another individual will be assigned to the QA in order to relieve the bottleneck. Thank you.
I myself Jaffer Mohiuddin. I'm from Team Alpha, and in today's presentation I'm going to discuss about examples of Kanban and will be performing SWOT analysis of Kanban. So Kanban is a process-based management system that helps teams visualize their workflow and improve communication. Many giant companies use Kanban to enable their teams to work more efficiently. Is a list of 5 big companies that are using Kanban for business operations. They are Toyota, Spotify, Pixar, Apple, and Zara. So first, Toyota. Toyota is a multinational company that manufactures cars, trucks, and SUVs. They have more than 300,000 employees worldwide. When it comes to managing its workflow, Toyota uses Kanban to manage its car production better. The Kanban board that Toyota uses has 3 sections: backlog, in progress, and done. Each section represents the status of task in terms of what stage they are currently at. Kanban has helped Toyota to reduce the time required to complete a task, thus increasing the overall efficiency. Next, Spotify. Spotify is a popular music streaming service that has around 60 million active users. The Spotify operation team decided to make Kanban as simple as it can be. To simplify their workflow, the team uses only 3 sections of workflow, that is, to do the tasks that are needed to begin, doing the tasks which are in progress, and done the tasks which they are finished. They also use some additional cards like deferred card if a task needs more time for completion, and also the blocked card to keep track of the tasks that cannot be worked on for any particular reason. Spotify has managed its workflow to have time for creativity rather than wasting it on other issues. Next, Pixar. Pixar is a popular name in animation and movie world. With more than 1,500 employees, this company uses Kanban board to manage its workflow across different departments like concept art, modeling, production management, and more. Each department's workflow start with specific tasks like concept art or model. The team updates the status according to the work completion so other teams can plan accordingly. Uh, Next, Apple. Apple is a company that designs and markets consumer electronics and computer software products worldwide. They use the modified version of Kanban called dynamic Kanban, which help employee prioritize tasks based on current needs. So overall, tech companies use Kanban slightly differently because the tasks here are more complicated than in the other industries. As tech companies have creative process where employees are always working on different tasks and in development of something new. Next, Zara. Zara is a big name in fashion industry and has around 17,000 employees worldwide. They have tested the Kanban system for years. It is operated right from their store level. Zara has separated the workflow into different stages like pre-control prioritizing, control in progress, and post-control task completed. Their board has all the information needed to make decisions related to workflow. Next, what is SWOT? SWOT is strength, weakness, opportunities, and threat analysis. It is an analysis framework used to evaluate a company's competitive position and to develop strategic planning. So SWOT analysis accesses the internal and external factors as well as current and future potential. It leads to a fact based analysis, fresh perspective, and new ideas. SWOT analysis pulls information from internal sources as well as external forces that may have uncontrollable impact to decision. So let's perform SWOT analysis of Kanban. So here are the strengths of Kanban. It helps in visualization, it provides flexibility, and it focuses on the workflow. Its opportunities. Kanban provides cross-functional collaboration. It is easy to integrate with other agile practices, and Kanban provides the opportunity of continuous learning. The weakness, its dependency on discipline, difficulty in scaling, especially in large companies with many employees, and risk of overloading, etc. The threats, the resistance to change, competing methodologies, and lack of understanding are the threats of Kanban. Thank you.